Welcome to Hair Up, Bra Off podcast. We're here to be your new comfort fix with unfiltered conversations on random topics and gossip. As two women in their 30s, Kathryn, who's been chronically single, and Sue, who is happily married with 2 cats. So take your bra off, throw your hair up, and let's get into it. And men, if you're listening, take notes. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode. We are so happy that you are with us. And for today's topic, we are going to be discussing celebrities and their desire to go outside the boundary of their talents and kind of dissect the things that we see, especially now in the news or celebrity news or business news, etc. So I think the first one that I want to talk about is how Kylie Jenner came out with a song.
That's a good one.
At first I was like, okay, I mean, she has money, she's bored, why not? And then the song comes out and I'm in disbelief because I question, how does someone with so much money and connections in the music industry have such a bad song? You haven't heard it, have you?
I have not. I don't want to. It's scary to me right now.
But I kind of want to see your live reaction to it.
Okay.
So if you can look it up.
Okay. All right.
One strike, 2 strike, let me get the mood right. I just wanna tell you I'm sorry. Touch me, baby, tell me I'm your baby. Write your name all over my body.
Yeah, no, it's horrible. I only needed 1 minute of it, I think. Why is she singing? Like, isn't she just rich already?
But
I think that's not all right. Like, we should ban them from doing more things.
I just think it's crazy. What shocks me more is that when you have money, you would think you would come up with something good.
Right.
But it's so bad.
You know what I think? I think that, like, why, instead of taking up space, right? Because you're taking up space of someone like way more deserving. Like, why don't you invest all that time and all that money into maybe pulling someone up to the spotlight that has the talent? Like, go and like have a little bit of a contest. Like, this is gonna be the Kylie sponsored like talent searching whatever contest, and like do that, and that should satisfy your appetite for getting into the music industry. Like, I don't understand what the fuck she's trying to do. Like, how delusional and out of, like, you know what I mean, out of touch with reality can you be?
I just think that the way that you're looking at her, it's as if she has a desire to be in the music industry. In my eyes, I see this as more of a self-promoting way to somehow boost her reputation or make her more, put her in the news. I don't think she's really taking it from she cares about the music industry,
Right. Yeah.
And that's why it comes off so bad.
But it's like, go to karaoke. You know what I mean? If that's like what you want to do,
100%.
don't like waste everyone's resources and post it on a platform that people see. Just like keep it to yourself.
I kind of had a question though, but this is the other thing is, I feel like with the Kardashians, people tend to forget that they have done so many businesses that have failed previously. And then they finally hit the nail where they become successful. Like, I remember they had a beauty line. It was like all 3 of the sisters had a beauty line. They had a credit card and that failed. They had multiple businesses where I almost feel like maybe that's why we see these random things that they do, because they assume at one point it's going to work. It's like they're hitting everything.
Well, other things have already worked for them, right? Like, they can just...
Oh, but they always, those are kind of people that want more. I mean, it's...
But why so
it's
much?
Exhausting. It's
It really
exhausting.
is.
And
Exactly.
okay, but this is my other like theory, is that this song is so bad, there has to be a reason behind the scenes. And I feel like there's a lot of money exchange or certain things they do for taxes, or maybe she created
Totally.
this
That's
to
actually a good
fail.
point. Business can lose money, but it needs to be like, you have to have made all this, like, done all the steps for it to be hopefully successful. You know what I mean? Like, launch it, launch the video, and you like, that makes sense. It cannot just be a hobby of like what you're trying to do. You have to show that you tried to make it work.
So with anyone who may not know this, Sue is the one that's well-versed in business and money. I'm over here, I have no idea what money laundering means. In my eyes, that's kind of a fun game that rich people play where they, like, exchange money. I don't even know. I have no clue. But
Yeah.
maybe that's why you said it can't be a hobby. But maybe that's why she came out with it. She came out with a music video. She claimed it as her new single. She can pretend that she's in a record deal. I think it'd be
Totally.
easier for her to fake all that. 'Cause, like,
Totally. No, you're right. I think that you have nailed it. I think that it might be like a tax saving strategy, honestly, nothing else. I mean, because it's so bad. You're right. Like, there's no way that it's
no
actually for
way.
reals.
And
No
you
way.
know she knows people
Smart.
in the music industry. You know that she has the money to pay for someone to do a decent song
Yeah. Because even
that
the beats are like not good.
if people are saying it sounds like AI, which it 1,000% does.
Dude.
Like what I see the Kardashians do, because they have so much money that they just keep throwing it at these businesses, hoping that one hits. And maybe that's what this whole song and dance is. But it isn't she like I guess I never know, but wouldn't you be embarrassed? Like I wonder
Yeah.
who's around her
Well,
that
you have to be I recently saw on Instagram that somebody said like embarrassment is like an underplayed emotion or something. At the end of embarrassment comes success, I think, in my opinion, because it's like really you being authentic. And who do we see are the most successful people in the world are the people that are like the most authentic. So I don't think she cares about being embarrassed. If anything, that family would have been embarrassed a long time ago. You know what I mean?
but I feel like she's not even authentic. Like, I don't even think what she's putting out there is authentic, or I feel people who get embarrassed because they're worried of the conception.
Yeah.
Is that the word? Maybe.
The
But
perception.
perception.
Yeah.
Wait,
Was it about being embarrassed? Not being
one,
embarrassed?
yes. You said, oh, people are embarrassed to do things because they're worried about how people will perceive them in their
Yeah.
authentic
Yeah.
state. But
Yeah.
I feel like with her and this music, I don't think it was authentic. I don't think it was um, something that came
Oh,
from
okay, that's fair.
her
Yeah.
own personal creative juices. I think it was just a move to do to somehow put her name out there, and they landed on
Totally.
this.
Yep. Mhm.
But again, why so bad? I'm wondering, there has to be a reason. And I know this. And if Kylie, if you're listening, let us know.
Yeah, let us know. Come speak at our podcast as a guest. Tell us what the fuck would you start another thing? Why can't you just relax in your money and let us live here without hearing your voice? Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop.
Doesn't she have a makeup line that she should be taking care of right now? I mean,
Literally,
we know you have
I
stuff to do.
know, I know. And it just, so it's not just her though. It's like, so she comes up with a song, whatever. But then it's like the other sister, like that, the Kendall, is like, you don't get to have a tequila brand. You know what I mean?
No, I agree about Kendall Jenner 1,000%.
Yeah. Like, how are you about to have a Mexican tequila company? Like this bitch, even on the episode, she's like, I don't like drinking. I like never drink.
The number one thing I've realized with celebrities is everyone has their own alcohol brand. It is the number one thing celebrities do. It's almost like a rule. If you make more than 10 million, the first thing you're going to do is invest into an alcohol brand. Because J-Lo has an alcohol brand, and she said she doesn't
really?
drink.
Which one is it?
I have no idea.
That's messed up though. Like, you can't, how are you going to go into a business you're not passionate about? Like, that's BS.
It's just weird. Okay, so with Kendall Jenner, it's not only did she create this brand, but she was trying to make it seem like this was authentic tequila. I don't think I would have so much or some like, I don't know, I don't really care for it. If it was more of like her brand, like, oh, this is what all the supermodels drink. Get your supermodel tequila.
Exactly.
But the commercials, she's on a freaking ranch, I think in the back of a pickup, acting as if she's part of this culture. And I'm like, honey, this is why I will never try it. Because it just feels, I don't get it.
It's just so fake. It's just so fake. And then it's like, not, I mean, why don't you, to your point, do, what's the name of the woman that did the Real Housewives of New York that she has like the
Oh,
skinny
skinny
line,
girl?
skinny girl. That shit is authentic because it's like, you know what I mean? It's about you. Like you created it. You're wanting to be skinny. Like you drink a lot. We see it,
Mhm.
and you don't want to consume the calories. Girl, that's a good like go for it. You know what I mean? Like we support you because you like that
1000%
and you're
agree.
passionate about it, and it like aligns to your brand. But like this tequila brand, which I don't even know the name of it anymore, but it's just like, how dare you? How dare you?
Yeah.
I bet you she's never even like grabbed an agave plant, like she in the wild. She probably never even knew what that was, you know?
I think she took a tour of one facility and then she just felt close to her ancestors. She's like, "Oh my God, I toured this facility. Intertwined in this culture now. I'm so authentic." And so J-Lo, she has said multiple times, the one thing that keeps her young is she does not drink alcohol, period. And then in 2023, she launched her ready-to-drink spritz cocktails
No.
called Delala,
Mm.
Delola.
Should be the Lulu.
Del-
That
Touche,
should be the brand.
touche,
That should be the
Sue. I
brand.
love my girl. Yes. So again, so she comes out with this alcohol brand, and I was flabbergasted. And I feel another part of her and Ben's relationship was that he drank, and she didn't want him to drink. I act as if I know them, but I do. If anyone's wondering,
Literally. Oh my God. I also love that you said that you were flabbergasted because have you seen top 3 white people things that what people do?
no. But
Like number 3 is being flabbergasted.
well, that's what J Lo brought out in me. J Lo brought out my white side. And I'm flabbergasted by her moves. I mean, she came out with the skincare line, which I agreed with, but this, I don't know. Same with
I
Kendall
won't
Jenner.
buy any of those things. See, this is why you can't
Same.
do anything anymore. Like people are like, why don't like I'm not gonna buy makeup or drink that tequila because it's like all these. I'm just contributing to like more rich people's economies. Like
You know what I
no,
miss? I miss when celebrities would just launch a sex tape, and that was their big
yeah,
thing.
go back to
And that
the
would be
good
the
old times. Launch
amen. That
that.
should be the career builder. The number one thing, all you had to do was get a video camera, some night vision. Now
Exactly.
all these entrepreneurs, I don't want it. I don't need it. If I see one more freaking celebrity come out with a makeup line, I
Literally.
promise you, Sue.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'll
It's
promise you,
well,
but know
it's
it will
too
be
saturated.
flabbergasted. It is insane. I feel like
Yeah.
the government needs to come into play at some point where it's like only a certain amount of people can have a makeup line or podcast.
Yeah.
But but yeah.
I think that moving forward, like I feel like there's always trends, right? Like we used to have everyone bought from like big companies and it was like the same thing. And then now it's like this fragmented business, which again is like and it's just like at some point we're gonna reach this like everything hits a limit, right? Everyone's just gonna wanna like be simple and like go back to the basics. And then that's what's gonna like take off again. It's just like usually a cycle. I think that we have too many choices, and I don't think that the generation coming behind us is good at choosing anything because they don't have a point of view.
Mm,
So
yeah.
how are you gonna survive? Like that's again, you hear it, you heard it here first for the 4 followers that we have. But I think that that's what's gonna take off in the next like 5 to 10 years. It's just like simple, non-customizable stuff because people are already very overwhelmed, and more choices is what anybody needs or more customization. And when again, like 90% of it is all BS anyway.
I think the other thing, and one thing I noticed, is it's not even so much about the product anymore because I feel like everyone knows it's already oversaturated. It now plays into where it's the person behind the product. So now it's like, oh, I'm going to create this because I'm very in right now. I'm very popular right now. I have a lot of influence. Where before it'd be like, okay, I have this product. It's really good. Now I want to sell it. Now it's like, I'm really influential. What can I sell? And then people
Yeah.
just start selling whatever. And makeup typically seems to be the number one thing where,
Yeah.
again, people who are just influential just want to sell and that's all they care about. So,
I also think that there's another aspect to it, which is like they are probably not the ones coming up with these ideas. It's probably like a
mhm,
team of people and a team of investors that are like, hey, can you put your name behind this? And we kind of want to make it a thing, you know?
so true.
With
Yeah.
your power of celebrity, we're gonna like we think that we have this like better formula for makeup, and so like can you just be behind it and you be the one that is like the face of it? Like I don't know what the percentage split is between someone that's passionate about the business that started it and between like a group of people that wanted a celebrity to kind of represent them, but that could also be another aspect. And like usually you'd obviously have like split of profits, in terms of like you get this much, all you have to do is be the face of it, and we're doing everything else, and we're sort of like getting, you know what I mean, like we're birding the, because like from a business perspective, like someone needs to be the, like Kendall Jenner had no idea how to do any of the tequila production or like shipping, like, or like legalities behind importing, exporting business, or tax paying and or like employee resource management,
Pretty sure she
system.
does too.
Right. Maybe I'm missing like a huge part of her life, but I'm like 90% confident like she doesn't have that business acumen. And I think another team was probably like, hey, we want you to just be the face of this like new tequila, and we're going to be the ones that are like the experts, and like you just kind of promote it and like as your own, but it's not really your own. We're going to pay you like 30% or something like of the profits, and just like be the face of it. Like I think that's a very common thing as well. And that's maybe like what, because I feel like I don't think a lot of celebrities, I don't know, I would think that they're just like sitting there doing their thing and they're working really hard. I don't think they could like carve out time to think like what else can I do on a regular basis if they're actually like busy with what they do, right, on a day-to-day basis. I mean, I wouldn't, but if somebody would come up to me and tell me, if you just put your name on this, we'll give you, this percentage of some money, I'll be like, sure, like let's see what happens.
What do you
So
mean that Kim Kardashian isn't right now at the office working on taxes and employee benefits as the CEO
right, for
of Skims? Are you kidding me? Hello, she shows up every day. She's the first one in, last one out.
literally, there's no way. There's no way because they just have so much. I mean, she takes like 3 hours to do makeup. How's she gonna do anything else? Like just on that, it's like 3 hours gone. Thinking recently about like Ryan Reynolds and how he has this like mobile company, like a phone company engine. Yeah. And like, when did he know anything about how telecommunications work?
Exactly. And again, I think with that investment, it was more of his influence that he felt he could hone in on. I mean, I will give it to him. He's the only celebrity that I know that has a phone company. So touche on that.
You get a star for being unique.
Yeah.
Very unique. Yeah.
But that also comes into play where that can almost lead to failure really fast because the company is solely based on his influence. Right now, at least from my perspective, he doesn't seem to be, not a lot of people are in favor of him anymore as much as they were previously.
Yeah. Telecommunications, though, less risk. Like, you don't have to have a facility. You don't have to have inventory. You don't have to have like, containers and shit like that, like for tequila. And exactly. And it's all just based off of like technically subscription revenue. Like you're paying your phone bill every single month, right? For the ability to use sort of like data infrastructure, which is like, and a lot of them are tied to the already existing larger telecommunication companies. Like maybe this, I mean, I don't know how it works, but I could bet that they have partnerships with like AT&T and T-Mobile to kind of like borrow their signal.
I think they have something with T-Mobile.
Yeah, exactly. So like they borrow their infrastructure, they pay them a fee probably for it, and then they sell you the same service just repackaged in like another way, maybe for cheaper because they don't have to pay like as many employees. I don't know, who knows, kind of like how they have figured that out, but it's essentially the exact same thing you'll be getting through like a larger phone provider or like phone service provider, just like at a cheaper price. The good thing with that is like if it fails, you just stop paying the big company. And you just like don't have your clients anymore, and like that's it. There's nothing else to get rid of. You know what I mean? From a like loss perspective or like assets or liabilities perspective. So it's just like a lot simpler to kind of get rid of versus like something like clothes or tequila. There's a lot of like physical things that you have to like take care of and physical things that are needed to operate that business.
If there's any celebrities listening, open up your own cell phone company. And it will be a lot better.
Online consulting company where you just like turn on your laptop and just like see. This is also why like podcasting is very popular because all you need is like your voice and like some equipment that you're like either depreciate. I know too much about anybody that's listening to this. You can consult with me for your new businesses. businesses that you want to open up. But podcasting is easy because it's just like you're renting at most you're renting a space, right? And like a lot of people actually do it in their house. Like, have you seen like their couch or like their home office?
I would
And
never do
then
that.
no expense, buy some equipment that you depreciate over time, which is not a lot. And then that's it. Use the online platforms that you pay, some sort of money. Zero outside of that, there's no more investment needed, right? It's like just pure brain. Wherever you can like avoid having to set up like large plants or infrastructure or like spend a lot of money on like a lot of capital expenses on capital assets, like that's less risk. That's why, not to go on like this little bit of a side thing, my MBA coming up, but that's also why a business like Amazon has a lot of high barriers to entry. Hashtag Porter Fight Forces. Because they built a lot of facilities, right? Like they have a lot of warehouses and a lot of like, and they already have the distribution sort of like mapped out. It is really hard for you to start right now and start competing with Amazon because you'd have to build the same warehouses, maybe even more, to get to your customers faster, right? And develop the same relationships that they have developed with like the planes and the cars and the buses and the same. It's just like there's a lot that you would have to do to start up that business right now. High barrier of
What's
entry.
interesting?
Podcasting, low barrier of entry. Not a lot needed,
And what I just thought of is Ryan Reynolds has a gin line while his wife has a non-alcoholic drink. And each one is advertised
Oh, yeah,
as.
that's true.
So
yeah,
it's always alcohol.
It's giving conflict.
I bet you. Again, name a celebrity and I guarantee they have an alcohol brand. Or they invested highly in it.
Yeah, like George Clooney's tequila.
George
What does he have?
Clooney, I have no idea. If it's not like a Four Loko, I have
tequila,
no
I think
idea.
it's called like aviation.
Right? Four Loko.
Who's the owner of Four
I need.
Loko? Who's that person? That's the number one. Like
That's a
we're
good
the number
question,
one fans.
actually.
Whoever.
Speaking of,
I'm sure they were started by a group and then a large company like Anheuser-Busch or something.
Oh yeah,
bought them. Usually that's what happens.
This makes so much sense. So much. Four Loko was invented by Ohio State University fraternity brothers.
Oh my God.
Like, tell me that is not a full circle moment. That makes so much sense. Like, that adds up. That adds up to equal. Oh, I have no idea. I just said who invented it. Just a random beverage company now owns it. I think it happened when the new formulation came out, probably.
Yeah.
The fraternity brothers are like, we gotta get out of here while we can.
Right?
So
yeah, I mean, once you create something that's successful, you gotta like sell it and then get out. Like that's my advice.
That's what I think.
Unless you're crazy.
That's what I think every celebrity has been doing. I mean, Kylie Jenner created her makeup brand, but then she sold it. Hailey Bieber did the same thing. She created Rhode and then she sold it. It kind of follows suit where people just want to, again, create this business, use their influence, and then sell the business, and they're kind of set.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that like if they can do it, I think that we can, and I think that we just all we need really at this stage of our lives is just money, which is not that big of a deal. We have the talent, we have the brain, we have the strategy, we have the idea. Total package at this point. It's literally it's just like a money problem, like really, if I really think about it.
Can I just say, if there's anyone listening, this has been our presentation that was disguised well into a podcast episode on why you should be investing in us as a team,
exactly.
We have influence, and clearly you can tell we have ideas, and hit me up. Let us know.
Hit us up. We're going to leave a link for you to contribute to our fund.
So speaking of celebrities and just doing crazy things, and I feel like because you're so businessy and you know a lot of math, is Terrence Howard, the actor, which you said you don't remember who he is. You don't know that actor?
No.
Do you want to look him up so you can
you gotta be more famous for me to know who you are. Like, gotta be like, top 10%. Before that, I have no idea.
At one point, he was really popular.
What does he look like? Let me see. Yeah. Okay.
See, you know who he is.
No, I mean, I've seen his face for sure.
So he kind of stepped into a different realm, not what every
Mm-hmm.
typical celebrity person does. And he
Mm-hmm.
wanted to use his influence and fame and money to tell people about how he created this new aspect of mathematics and how he had this
Interesting.
theory. And he basically went on what I would call a press tour about it. He went on podcasts, he's shared it online, he's gone to universities. There's one point, hold
But
on.
but what, like, where did he go to school?
Oh, baby girl, this is all his mind. This is not from education. This is all from his brain is his education, his university.
But did he even like go to school? It seems like he didn't even like
I don't think
go to
so.
school. I'm trying to find out like where he went to school. It doesn't seem like he actually attended.
So it says on his Wikipedia that he went to school for chemical engineering and applied materials, though he did not complete his engineering degree. He thinks of himself as an engineer. And he said he's only
Hmm.
shy of 3 credits. But
Okay,
he's
well,
like, one day.
baby girl, that shows that you clearly quit at the most critical time because 3
Yeah,
credits. Are you kidding me? I would have
that's how
just
you
done
know
the
it's
3
not true.
fucking credits. It
Yeah,
has to be fake. It has to be. There's
that's
no
the
way.
lie. My favorite lie is when I'm watching those police body cam videos and you can tell someone's wasted and they're like, how much have you had to drink? And they'll say,
1.
1 beer, 2 beers. It's always that answer. 1 or 2, 1 or 2. And it's the same with credits. I only had 3 credits. Come
I
on.
have 3 credits left. I almost
That's
graduated, you
insane.
guys. I was 3 credits shy, but decided to like quit.
So he, in 2015 with Rolling Stones, he said he had formulated his own language of logic, which he calls teriology, which he's
Wow.
keeping secret until he has it patented. And he claims that 1 times 1 equals 2.
1 plus 1 equals 2?
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. 1 times 1 equals 2.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So,
Like, think that maybe at some point you just go crazy and then people like listen to you because you are famous at some point.
yeah, and I will give him this. And I appreciate his creativity. Finally, not a celebrity who's out here trying to sell me alcohol or
Truth.
makeup. I mean, at
Facts.
least he's really trying to put perspective into this world that we're lacking and create
Yeah.
a new form of math.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't know what the motivation is behind it, but doesn't
Oh my
sound very
God, it's so
very
crazy.
financial to me. I know.
It's just,
Like,
it's just,
I don't know why, because there's not a lot of money in math anyway. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even like if you were to actually come up with some other mathematical thing, like, okay, like why does that matter?
yes. Hold on 1 second. He went on such a press tour that he went to Uganda to speak to the people there in 2022, and he was proposing to develop a new hydrogen-based flight technology. And he met with government officials presenting a plan that he claims would revolutionize flight and benefit Uganda. Like he's doing press tours in countries with these ideas that he has.
Interesting.
I feel like you're shocked. You're so riveted. You don't even know. Okay.
But I don't think that he's gonna be very successful, and like he's also older, so like just
Mm-hmm.
maybe just stop and like chill and like go live out your like last year somewhere nice, you know?
Oh, he has the same birthday as my mom. Happy
When is your
birthday,
mom's birthday?
March 11th.
Oh, okay, yeah. March kids. You're a February kid, right?
February
February
11th.
11th.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Exactly. It's coming up.
But again, I appreciate it. I want more celebrities to get creative like that. I need Kendall Jenner to
Yeah.
come out with her own philosophy on gravity and space exploration and why she is going to revolutionize that or something else.
Yeah.
People get creative. Please don't come
Yeah.
out with another
Do something
single.
else. Do something else, you know? I wonder why, like, there has to be a reason why makeup and, well, I mean, there's obvious reasons, but I'm assuming from like a financial standpoint why they're going after like alcohol and makeup.
To me, again, as someone who does drink socially, I do understand that alcohol is a big industry, but it gets
Yeah.
to a point where I'm like, there's no way on this green earth that there's enough people to even purchase the amount of alcohol that's out there, the amount of companies for anyone to be just so profitable that it's worth it.
Yeah,
And I don't know why.
exactly.
I mean, again, let's get creative, people.
That's
Okay.
that's what we are ending the podcast with. Is like, be creative. Don't
Hmm.
just go after another alcohol brand. It's just like too much alcohol, honestly.
Yes.
And also too much non-alcohol. That exists as well.
Yeah.
Like
I 1,000%.
non-alcoholic market beverages.
Yeah.
It's just there. Energy drinks,
Hmm.
vitamin drinks, lots of that too.
Vitamins,
Damn,
period.
lots. Vitamins. That shit's
Hmm.
oversaturated, man. I think that's all BS.
Yeah. I need the Kardashians to maybe work on a psychic line, create a new format for mediums and psychics.
That's a good
What else
one.
could they do? Create a trampoline empire, create your own Build-A-Bear. I have no idea, people. I'm not going to give away my ideas
Maybe
for
they can come
free.
up with their own line of like implants,
Exactly, implants.
but like Botox. Like, they know
Oh,
what that
yeah.
is. They use it all the time, you know?
And honestly, you don't see any other celebrity doing that. So I
That's what
mean,
I'm
I always
saying.
see these
Oh my God, if
celebrities.
they do that shit, I better get some money.
Oh yeah,
Like, this is gonna air, and like if they come up with their own Botox line or some BS like that, I'm gonna be like,
mhm.
money for me, because like I said it first.
It's like I see these celebrities where they're always like, I think Khloe Kardashian has done a commercial for a migraine medicine. She's like, when I'm on the go and I used to have these migraines, now I take Tridazerol and now I'm happy. And it's like, no, let's do
Okay,
something creative,
that
Khloe.
that's a
Come
whole other
on.
thing. The medical industry, like the way that we have so many commercials for like, and it's just like it gets worse and worse every day, because it's just like, do you sleep at night? Like, have you ever woken up in the morning and it's just like, yes, like, everyone, the people that are like you're targeting is potentially everybody that needs this
They're asking the
medicine.
questions I know everyone's going to say yes to, you
Yeah.
know?
Like, have you ever thought that you're fat? And it's just like, right. And it's like, all right, well, now you have this. Like, this is going to be for you, and you're going to lose 100 pounds in a day, which is not sustainable at all, and also not healthy. And now be addicted to this new medicine. And then, but you might have stomach cancer and die in like 3
But you look
years.
good doing it,
But you
which is
will
the
look
important thing.
so good, girlie.
So
You're
good.
gonna look so good though. Like, you're gonna go and like meet so many men in the next 3 years while you live. We're going for, what is it? Drake's like, I'm here for a good time, not a long time, baby girl.
Amen.
No one's trying to live long. So just do the thing,
What's
be skinny.
another thing that I've seen so many celebrities do, and it's actually shocking the variety of celebrities. And I know this company has so much money that I almost question them, is those darn apps, like the gaming apps, where they have
Mm,
random celebrities be like, you got my farm, you attacked my coins.
oh my God, yeah.
J-Lo's done it. Courtney Cox has done it with Lisa
Yes,
Kudrow.
I've seen that.
Eric Stone Street, I believe his name is, from Modern Family, has done it. Who else was it? Chris Pratt did it with
Where
just
are they getting the money
Monopoly
from?
Go.
Where
Yeah,
are they
and
getting and who's playing these games?
the
That's what
amount
I want
of
to know.
Courtney. First of all, I've never seen Courtney Cox and Lisa Kudrow in a commercial, so they must have paid him a good amount when they thought it was like worth it to even do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Same with J-Lo. You know damn well J-Lo is not sitting at home playing that game. Kevin Hart did it too. I mean, it is. I want to know what their
Okay,
marketing
no,
budget is
that is
or the
questionable.
profits.
That is a money laundering questionable thing.
Did we fall into something? I'm so ready.
I think
I'm
so,
so
because
down.
there's no way anybody's playing. How are they even making money? Also, because like a lot of them are free, and like they don't even allow for ads. Like, and I know that
Yep.
technically the way that they're supposed to get you is like play the free version, upgrade, pay this much, or like
Yeah.
pay to buy this thing, whatever. And I get that, but there is no way they're generating that much money. Like, there's just no way. So I think there's some like weird Saudi or like Southeast Asian person that is like funding the whole activity, and all the like, we're gonna see a documentary about this in like 5 years.
It's so
They're gonna be
funny
like,
that
oh
you mentioned
yeah,
that
like
because
the gaming king or some shit.
Shakira did it. Shakira did one of these
Dude,
commercials. That's who I was thinking
let's see if
of.
like Google like who is behind.
LeBron James has done it.
all these
I
gaming
am every time I see a commercial for it, I
apps.
am more perplexed at how they got these people. Because again, Shakira doesn't just she's not a spokesperson for like every company out there. It had to be
Okay,
a
look,
certain amount.
there's like the insidious world of fake mobile game ads. Okay,
There's
somebody asked the question, why is every celebrity doing ads for mobile
oh
games?
my god, is this the article? Look at Simon.
Maybe. See, traditionally.
Simon Cowell has done it.
Okay, Dream Games is an Istanbul-based company that makes Royal Match valued at 2.75 billion. All right, well,
But even
sounds
even
not
then,
legit.
one, I don't think it's legit because their marketing budget throws any other company out of the water, even the most
That's what I'm
profitable
saying.
companies. Like,
Yeah. No, there's no way. There's no way.
does not make sense.
Nobody else investing in marketing like that. It doesn't make sense. Like they're not even looking at like if you don't care if you are spending money like that, you don't care about like profit. That's when
Uh-huh.
I start becoming
Yeah.
suspicious because I'm like, what company doesn't care about profit?
Yeah, and you know that when you pay these
Non-legit one, you know?
and these are the kind of marketing things where I feel companies, it's, how do I say this? Hold on, I'm getting there, Sue. Hold my hand. The fact that they're willing to spend millions on just using someone's reputation seems like something a company would really have to consider. You know, because you don't just get some profit, you don't really see a lot of gain from it initially. It's you're spending a lot of money on these celebrities and you're still not even sure if it's going to work. So I think it's so shocking that that doesn't even play, I feel, into their decision making. It's
Mm-hmm.
just get whoever will pay him this and that's it.
Exactly. Yeah, that's literally the directive, you know. It's just like get whoever you can get and just pay them however much they ask for. That's what it sounds like. So anyway, that shit's suspicious, man.
Right?
Suspicious,
It's,
suspicious.
you heard it here first, people. Those
Yeah.
mobile, but I will say this, people do spend money on that. I've heard stories of people who said that they had to block certain apps from their parents because their parents, after a certain age, you become
I think if
retired.
I think if anything is the older people that are getting scammed out the
Yeah.
ass by these gaming
Uh-huh.
companies, which
Yep,
doesn't
yep,
sound
yep,
right.
yep.
Like you
Yep.
sound like a Nigerian prince right now rather than a company.
Yes. I feel like it's
Given
crazy because
Nigerian prince.
it's like once the scam becomes too well known and people become too knowledgeable about it, that's when they, start out with these mobile app games where you basically have to pay to just blink. And of course,
Exactly.
these people end up paying it. And again, we look at it like they can't be getting that much money. But now that I'm sitting in that thought, I have heard a few individuals tell me how they know someone who spent an absurd amount on Candy Crush, on other mobile app games, and should we forget this podcast and open a mobile app game? I think
I
this is
think
where it's
setting we're like
landing
doing
at.
the wrong thing here. Like I don't think that we're
Mm-hmm.
on the right path, which is typical, you know, for us. But you know, the good thing is that we fail and we fail fast. And
Mm-hmm.
now that we stumbled upon a gold mine, like now we're gonna go do that. So this might be the last
You know how we
episode.
initially asked for those investors? We weren't kidding.
I know.
Let us
Literally,
know.
not us realizing that this is BS up and like at the end of the
Mhm.
of this podcast, be like, what are we doing? Let's go
It's
start
a
our
full
own.
circle moment every time.
It really is. We started by saying people should just stick to one thing and look at us doing multiple things until we find
Mhm.
the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.
And that pod is a mobile app game that I will have Meryl Streep be the spokesperson for, and
It's
it will
gonna happen,
demolish everyone
manifesting.
else. I
And we're gonna have our
swear,
own
if I see
game.
someone like Beyonce or Meryl Streep or Steve Martin, I don't even know who I could think of. I guess I wouldn't be shocked, but I'd be shocked. That's when I'll know for sure. That will be confirmation that it's sketched.
Sketch. That's what I'm
Sketched.
saying. And
Because
that's where
why? Again, sometimes I don't fathom that. I'm thinking, why would LeBron James do that? Why would Shakira do it?
they're
It
paying them a lot of
seems,
money. It's the
and
only
that's what I'm
reason.
saying. Yeah, I've never had to base a decision off it just being easy, silly money. Like that's never
Yeah.
been like anytime I'm thinking about doing something, it's never. You know
And
what?
you know what? The other thing is
Tell
that the
me.
reason why they're doing it with big celebrities is because they need to make it seem legit, even though they're
Yeah.
scamming
Oh
these
yeah.
older people. And so they're like, well, we're trustworthy. It's kind of like when crypto was around and they were trying to get all the big celebrities, and then people were like losing their minds and they were losing their money over it.
I still don't get crypto. I never will, and I don't even want to. For me, it's a mythical legend that only exists in yonder's years. I don't know,
And a
but
bunch of men's group chats, that
yeah,
were like,
all the
all of a
crypto
sudden they became,
bros.
I feel like every single male group chat became an investment advice club in 2020, and they were like, invest in crypto, bro, invest in crypto. And I'm
They
like,
all
guys, as someone that went to business school and did an undergrad in finance, let me tell you that you only bet with money that you can bet, like 1% of your entire like money or net worth. And this is not 1% of your net worth. This is your entire life savings. So that's not a very smart investment strategy from my point of view.
My brother, anytime he tries to explain something, it's so funny, but I do appreciate it. He'll put it into layman's terms, I think it's called. He'll talk to me like a kindergartner. He'll be like, Kat, you invest money, you don't expect anything back. You're paying it and consider it a loss, okay? He said invest and then forget about it. Don't look at it again. That money that you put in, consider it money you already spent. Pretend like it's a shopping spree, so that way you never invest thinking I'm going to get something out of it. I
Yeah,
invest knowing that I'm basically buying this and it's gone after that. And I'll look back and see what happens.
it's a good
It's
way
never
of,
a game, you know?
yeah, yeah. I mean, you have to make money, but
Yo, oh my God. Okay, you know what I was just thinking? I've been seeing so many advertisements for the Hard Rock betting app and how now you can
yeah.
gamble
No,
online.
have you seen the other apps? The
No.
South Park did an episode on this. The other apps, I forget the actual name, but it's apps where you can just bet on random things like, will Kim Kardashian have another like Skims line, or like will like Trump order like the ICE to go into Chicago? Like there was an actual bet that would say like, would he deploy the federal like troops to Chicago? Yes, no, and people are betting just on that. Like the outcome of just like random world
Is that
events.
legal?
It's you can download it and you can start betting on just the outcome of just random things. It like random thing. It was so funny because I think I watched an episode of South Park recently and it was literally like I forget. It was like someone's mom, someone's mom, like I forget what it was. It was sleep with someone or not. And it was like that was what they were betting on. And like in South Park, he's like, why are you betting on my mom like doing this? And then
What also surprises me that it's legal is all these apps that I see a commercial for. It's like, play solitaire and get $100. I paid my rent with the money I earned from solitaire. I'm like,
yeah,
what
right.
is
That's like
happening? How does that make sense? And how is that
That's like
legal?
false advertising too. It's not good.
No, yeah, and it's on like YouTube. There are actual commercials on official platforms seen by millions, and I keep getting bombarded with it. And it's just one more thing I don't understand in this world. Like I say, math is not
Yeah.
my first language, neither is apparently apps because I don't know.
Yeah. But it's okay because I will hold your hand through when the sign of our app empire, and then we'll leave this podcasting world and we're just gonna start investing in mobile apps and cater to the older population.
I'm really intrigued by this prospect,
Yeah.
by what we'll
Yeah.
be able to do.
Exactly. And I think that's a good place where we can end. So I think to recap what we've discussed is
Mm,
going to mobile apps. That's like the next big thing.
mhm.
And bet on crypto. I think that that's what we're saying. I think that those are the two takeaways from this. And then I think three is just don't buy any more things from celebrities because it encourages them too much, and so we need to
Mhm.
stop with that. So just, I don't know, make your own makeup at this point, or drink your
DIY
own
everything.
DIY your moonshine, and
Mhm.
go with that at this point. That's honestly the safest way of moving forward. But goodbye to you all. We'll see you on the
Bye.
other.
Thank you so much for being with us. And tell your friends, men, or enemies, we're not picky. Follow Hair Up, Bra Up everywhere you scroll. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you next time.